Today I'm going to be making a painting with just only the hard round brush. I'm going to show you the process of what I did, and here we go. Let's get started. Alright, so I start with a sketch. Just kind of putting down where I kind of want the placement of things to be. Just a line drawing. Now I'm going to go through and block in the color. And the shape, more shapes. You block in colors with shapes. So you block in these shapes and also trying to figure out the value range here too. So the focal point is the mountain in the middle. And that's kind of when I want the light to be focused on. And now I'm going through and touching up details, putting in some cracks in the rocks, kind of varying the colors just to bring it more, make it more believable, because surfaces aren't flat matte colors. They're usually vary in a lot of things, especially in the shadow. They vary a lot more. I'm really happy with how that mountain's coming out with the cracks and the variation in the color. Try some clouds out here. I decided I don't like them that much. Still constantly going through and working on this mountain face in the front. Try putting a moon, and that comes out okay. And then still working on just the details and stuff. Now I start to go in the grass. Right back to the moon, apparently. Okay. But I'm going to go back through the grass. I'm going to go through and vary the size of my brush to figure out some texture. To kind of figure out, to bring the grass to be more believable. You don't have to do this, but it's something I was trying out to see what I could create with just the round brush. And I go through this mountain face and just paint over and over and over. And eventually I settle on something, but I think if I had a few more hours to spend on it, I would go back and fix it up. I'm going to go over and tell you my final thoughts on how this came out. It took about 3 hours. I really like how the light source hits this mountain in the center. It makes a nice focal point. And what I don't like is maybe some of these rocks, which I had to paint over a lot. There's some parts of it I like, other parts I don't. It's kind of hard to explain this part. Some of the texture is okay. I like the flow of it. Don't know if this is how you would find rocks in the open, because it looks more like a rock pile instead of a mountainside, which I guess a mountainside is just a big rock. So maybe that works. This foliage kind of works. I didn't like some of the circles I left here when I was trying to mess around with some opacity and stuff. I like how the trees kind of came out, and I really like how some of this grass came out. Some of it's a little suspect. But mostly I like that, and for the overall thing, I think this came out okay for this challenge. I mean, I could spend probably a few more hours on it if I wanted to, but for the video purpose, I think this was enough. If you want to see me do more challenges like this, let me know in the comments below. Until then, I'll see you next time.